Excuse me, sir, can I talk to you about Plan America? Excuse me, can I please talk to you about Plan America?
Yeah, sure.
These girls, they need help.
I can give you this money, but really what matters is if these girls have Jesus in their heart. Let's talk about this further. I'm gonna give you my phone number. Maybe we can have lunch. Bevelyn, Edme. I believe God brought us here together for a reason.
You know what? Me too.
Well, then let's do something about this.
Let's do something about it.
Jesus matters. We at it again. We ready.
Again.
Brooklyn, here we
Yet
go.
again.
Yo, baby!
Get off this property! You're on private property! You're going to jail! You're going to jail!
Your Honor, our clients are not flight risks. They have no history of violence, and
The
these
bail for both defendants is set at $30,000 each. Additionally, neither of you may leave the Southern District of Tennessee or the Southern District of New York without prior permission from this court.
They were yelling at the women.
Please, help! You don't have to do this! Save your
Calling
babies!
them murderers and baby killers.
Show her where she belongs.
It's different. They're trying to make an example out of you. This is not about justice. This is about shutting y'all down.
One more question for you, Officer Harrison. You said security, which you're the head of, had to intervene because people were blocked.
You provide the kind of help that one time one of the defendants, Miss Williams, sought in her life.
John, I'm asking for a little grace. That's all.
Next, we have a set of pardons for peaceful pro-life protesters.
We just got new metrics in. Donald J. Trump is the president of the United States elect. He won't be inaugurated until January, but the word has just reached the New York Hilton. Donald J. Trump, the son of a Queens millionaire, defied all conventional wisdom and all expectations. The long-term practices of the Republican Party were stood up.
What you say, what you say, what you say now? Make America great again. Congratulations, President Donald Trump. Congratulations,
Donald Trump.
congratulations, President Donald Trump. Congratulations. You try to take his life. Not once, but twice. He stood on his feet, put his hands in the sky, and told American people to fight, 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 fight. And through all his trials and tribulations, he made it back to the White House. And it's time for a celebration. Congratulations, President Donald Trump. Congratulations.
Donald Trump.
Congratulations, President Donald Trump. Well. Congratulations.
Donald Trump.
No taxes on overtime. Social Security and tips. No more men's and women's sports. They will be exempt. The Commander-in-Chief is back. More peace around the world. Build that wall and make it tall, so we can all be secure. President Donald Trump. Congratulations.
Donald Trump.
Congratulations, President Donald Trump. Congratulations.
Donald Trump.
Secure the border. Drill, baby, drill. More jobs, no inflations. And now we as Americans, we can live. Who's the man with the master plan to make America great again?
Donald Trump.
His name is President Donald Trump. Make America great again.
Donald Trump.
Make America great again.
Donald Trump.
Sister Diamond was here tonight. America, if she was here.
Donald Trump.
Diamond and Silk will be saying something like this.
He's your president. He's the president. He's the president. Trump, your president. He's your president. He's the president. Trump, your president. He's the president. He's the president. Trump, your president. He's the president. He's the president.
Donald Trump.
This is the United States, not the divided states. That's right. And in these states, all of our lives matter. Including yours. We are one race, and that's human race. And the only color President Trump sees is green. And he wants you to have some of it. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. So get over it. Stop crying like a baby and a little bitch. You mad that Kamala. That is him trying to tell you that he's a baller. A shot caller. I hope he built that damn wall till he taller. Build that wall. Build it tall, protect us all before this country falls. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Now you can go around acting like that Trump. Take a look in the mirror. You just got strong. So you take a pen and draw a line in the sand to make the truth between you and him like you the man. So let me tell you something that you really need to know. A lot of your fans work for Trump, so maybe you need to go. So tell the NFL they should stand up and still a kneeling on the flag trying to pull us up. And they can take a knee and kneel during halftime, but don't do it on our wash time or our dime. It's sad that you had to use racism to make a connect, but with our rhyme, we're just keeping you in check. Ooh, y'all. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Part 2. Now we don't care if you black, white, or pinstripe. If you are a Republican or Democrat. If you are a liberal or conservative. If you are gay or straight. If you are an American citizen. In case you don't know. In case you forgot. In case you suffering from amnesia. Guess Guess what? Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. So take a look around and what do you see? The same old bullshit staring back at you and me. The Senate, the Congress, the Democrats side, some in the Republican camp, it's all the same guy. To all the haters, the race baiters, the agitators, and the demonstrators. Even the ones that want to leave cause they're really whack. Pack your coat, pack your hat, don't you come back. And when the president decided to drain the swamp, to benefit people even if you're in a dump. More taxes, more money, jobs from overseas, immigration enforcement, no more freebies. Believe that and don't forget it. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's a baller, baby. He's your president. He's your president. And he's gonna win again. He's your president. He's your president. It's about time that you melted down snowflakes. Take a seat, loosen up, zip it up with some tape. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Because Trump is the man with the master plan. And all he wants to do is make America great again.
Boom, y'all. Yes. Trump is your president, honey. Yep, Trump is your president. That's right. I was just telling the people I voted for Trump. I did not vote for no Democrats. I didn't vote for Elon Musk. I didn't vote for no Nancy Pelosi, no Maxine Waters, no Chuck Schumer. I didn't vote for them. I voted for him. Trump's your president. You all go to Trump's. Yo, Y-O. Yeah, spell it ghetto. Y-O. Trump's your president.com. Download the song, use it as a ringtone. Yep, that's what I want you all to do so you can get your boogie on. Yes, and especially, yes, you all. All right. Now listen, welcome to the Diamond Silk Chit Chat Live Show. I am your host, Silk, and you're my co-host, my Diamond Dream Team. And as Diamond would always say, it takes a team to build a dream. So I want you to stop what you're doing right now. Be sure to like and share this broadcast, this podcast. I want you to share it everywhere and let them know that Silk is on the air. Yes. And tonight, you all, I'm going to be talking about the big, beautiful bill. Yes. I'm going to be talking about this big, beautiful bill. And all this bickering going on back and forth don't make no doggone sense. Yeah. Don't forget to download you all the Vocal app, the Lindell TV app. It's 2 different apps and it's absolutely free so that you can stay updated and informed. Okay, that's what I want you all to do. Shout out to everyone joining us live on the chat lines. Yep, everybody that's coming in. Yes, let me see where they're coming in from. Hey, baby. Okay, we got some, Centerville, Texas is in the house. Yeah, North Carolina is in the house. We have California. They made it to the house. Yeah. We have Alabama, Virginia, South Carolina, Texas. Hey, darling. Yes, New York is in the house. Tennessee, I see you, baby. Yes, South Carolina. Hey, darling. Canada. Hey, darling, welcome to the show. I truly appreciate you all being here. Oklahoma, Texas. Yep, they chiming in too. Thank you all so much. You all be sure to share this broadcast, okay? Be sure to share the broadcast is what I want you all to do, okay? All right. I see you, sweetheart. I see you. Yes. Hey, North Carolina. Hey, darling. I see you. Long Island, New York. Yes. This is so amazing, you all. Las Vegas, Nevada is in the house. Thank you for joining me, y'all. San Antonio, Texas is in the house. Central Virginia is in the house. I was looking here and I saw where somebody was in their truck, said in the sleeper of my truck at a truck stop. I'm going to say in Texas. I'm not going to give your direct location, darling. Yeah, I don't want nobody coming over there busting you upside the head or stealing anything from you. You may be packing. I know you may be packing, okay? You're out there with your peace so you can keep peace, but I will not do that to you, okay? I won't do it to you, but you're in Texas. But thank you all so much for chiming in. Oh, Pennsylvania, Northeast Pennsylvania. I see you. Hey, sweetheart. Thank you all so much. All right, look. Shout out to Lindell TV Network, RSBN Network, Blessed News Network, and Diamond Silk Network for streaming the Diamond Silk Chit Chat Live show on your platforms. The show is sponsored by MyPillow.com, where you can get the MyPillow 2.0. Yeah, y'all starting to laugh. You got to be cautious out there. Got to be cautious out there giving your locations and different stuff. Folks is crazy out there. Yeah. All right, what was I saying? Where you can get the My Pillow 2.0, the My Mattress Topper 2.0, the sheets, the slippers, the towels, the loungewear, and so much more right there at MyPillow.com. Use promo code DIAMOND or promo code Trump1, because guess what? Trump did win, all right? Don't forget to get the My Coffee. You are the My Coffee at MyStore.com. I always say that the best part to waking up is not being woke, but being awake with My Coffee. So don't be hasty. Go on over there and get you something tasty right there at mystore.com. Use promo code DIAMOND or promo code Trump1. And then, while you're over there, you all pick up some coffee for some of these woke folks. Yeah, maybe it can wake them up. Because a lot of these people, they just done went straight dumb. Straight dumb. Yep. Look, the show is also sponsored by PatchThat.com. These are the LifeWave patches. They are a patented technology, okay? All right, that reflects your own energy light back into your body. I call it your body regenerator or your body rejuvenator. Yeah, no plugs, no socket, no expensive machine is necessary. You ain't got to walk around here with a big old machine on your back looking for a socket to plug up the machine. You ain't got to worry about that because all you need is the patch. This is not medicine or a drug, no dope, no dope. Nothing enters the body. It is photolight therapy. The only cure for healing the body is the body itself. And so give the body what it needs. And keep in mind that the patches are money back guaranteed. All right. And you can use this on animals as well. Okay. All right. Don't forget, you all, that the show is sponsored by Diamond and Silkstore.com. Diamond and Silkstore.com. You can get the Diamond Silk bobblehead memorabilia. Boom. Yep, I'm going to give it to you for 50% off. 50% off, okay? DiamondandSilkStore.com. Don't forget the Trump bling pen, bling, the Diamond and Silk signature pen, and so much more right there at DiamondandSilkStore.com. Now, while you there at the site, okay, I was about to say the store, but you're going to be on a website, okay? While you are there, you'll see Dr. Artist. Click on Dr. Artist, and when you go there, you can purchase anything you want. All right, anything you want, but I want you to add this to your list. Make sure you get the Biodefense, the Foreign Protein, and the EDTA products. That's what I want you all to get. Get the empty capsules as well so that you can put the liquid inside of the capsules. It makes it easier for you to swallow because this is some potent stuff. It's very potent. Okay, all right. Now, while you're also there at DiamondSilkStore.com, you'll see Dr. Stella. You'll see Dr. Stella sitting right there. Yeah, click on Dr. Stella, you all, because according to Dr. Stella and all these other people, a new variant has come into the country. It's a new variant that done arrived here. All right. So you want to go over there and get your ivermectin and your hydroxychloroquine. Go ahead and get it so that you can be prepared, not scared. Yes. Be prepared, not scared. Okay? That's what I want you to do. And if you want to become part of Dr. Stella affiliation program, there's a link there on the Diamond Silk store where you can do that as well. Okay? Come a part of Dr. Stella affiliation program. So whenever you recommend her products, you can send your link to that person, and that's how you make a commission. Oh, isn't that a blessing? Oh, such a blessing. Yes. Special thank you to the Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live monthly contributors and to everyone who's mailed in a card, mailed in a contribution, mailed in a little note. Shout out to you all. Thank you all so very, very much. And if you would like to make a one-time contribution or become a monthly contributor, go to supportdiamondandsilk.com. That's supportdiamondandsilk.com. If you have any questions, comments, or concern, send them to diamondandsilk@gmail.com. That's diamondandsilk@gmail.com. All right, let me get me some water, y'all, so I can get this party started. All right, here we go, y'all. So we about to talk about this big, beautiful bill. All right. As I was saying at the top of the hour, I voted for President Donald J. Trump. I did not vote for Elon Musk. I did not vote for all of these Democrats. I didn't vote for this wokeism. I didn't vote for our borders to be wide open. I did not vote for all of our money to be going to these foreign entities or these NGOs. I did not do it. I voted for President Donald J. Trump. We, the people, gave him a mandate. He know what we wanted. He made his promises, and he's trying to get this stuff done. All right. Now that we got that part straight and squared away, all right. Sometimes what I have found out is that you have to give a little in order to get a little. All right. That's pretty much in anything that you do. You got to give a little in order to get a little. Okay. That's how they've set up society. All right. Do you want to give up your water to have lights? Or do you want to give up your lights to have water? Huh? Yeah. Do you complain about the bill, or do you celebrate the victory? Yes. Do you pay the less amount of monthly payments, but pay more interest? Or do you pay a higher amount per month and less interest? See, you got to give a little to get a little, and you have choices. All right. Either way, it's going to be some things we don't like. Right? I don't like paying no monthly payment, but I got to pay the payment if I want to purchase the merchandise. Okay. All right. Y'all, I'm talking about the big price items. Okay. All right. Now, some people are against the bill because they say it doesn't cut enough spending. All right. And see, I've been running late all day trying to get this information. I've been studying on it. I've been watching certain people, and it's so much. There's a lot of different theories out there. It's a lot of different stuff out there. So that's all I'm going to do is give you my take on this. All right. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. All right. Well, if they are going to spend money, this is how I see it. They're going to spend money anyway. Why not spend money on me during the process of the spending? Yeah. They've been spending a whole lot of money everywhere else. Why not spend some money on me? Why not spend some money on the American people if you're going to spend money anyway? Then I started thinking, you all, how is me keeping some of my money in my pocket going to raise the deficit? Just think about it. Yeah. How is me keeping my money in my pocket going to raise the deficit? Yes. Somebody tell me how. But now you all notice that the rhinos are the ones who are bitching. I'm going to be using ass, damn, hell, and bitch tonight. All right. Okay. I'm just letting the Christians in the back know that's what a sister going to be using tonight. So you notice that these rhinos are the ones that's bitching about the bill not cutting enough spending. Yeah. That's what they're going around here. It's not cutting enough spending. No, it's too much spending. You know, it's going to raise the debt. Oh, it's going to add trillions of dollars to the deficit. It's going on and on and on. Well, let me tell you something. When you remove illegals, these illegal aliens off of our systems, that will be what? Money saved and money cut from going out. See, President Trump knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Yeah. You may not see it in the number, but it's all in the plan. And see, a lot of people, either they don't want to trust the plan or they know the plan and they don't want Trump to win. Now, according to Stephen Miller, all right, I want y'all to understand this. This is a reconciliation bill. It's not a spending bill. When I heard him say that, I said, well, why the hell they running around here talking about we got to cut the spending? if this is not a spending bill, okay? It doesn't appropriate money and fund the government. That's not what this bill do, okay? After this bill is passed, they still have to do the budget bill. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? No, a lot of y'all didn't even know that because you're hearing it from here, you're hearing it from there, you're being distracted with this billionaire fight. You got two billionaires going back and forth. I said, there ain't no way in hell I'm going to get in the middle of that. I ain't going to get in the middle of no man fight. Yeah, because I'm too cute to be knocked out. Yeah, they blows is a little bit harder, and I don't want to get knocked out. Yeah, I ain't going to get in the middle of that. I just know that I voted for President Donald J. Trump. Yeah. So this bill that they are talking about, y'all, is a reconciliation bill, not a spending bill. Yeah. Somebody please let these rhinos know that, okay? So I had to go look up, what's the reconciliation bill? Because even though I've been in this game for 10 years, I'm still learning a whole lot that they done got webbed up here, crisscross applesauce, all this red tape in different places. Yeah. So that they can control how everything goes. The reconciliation bill bypasses the normal Senate filibuster rules, you all, allowing bills to pass with a simple majority, 51 votes or 50 with the vice president breaking a tie, instead of the 60 votes typically needed, okay? So that means that the Democrats are not even involved in this process because Republicans have the House, Republicans have the Senate. Yeah. So what we see going on, this has something to do with Republicans. Now, the big, beautiful bill is supposed to only be to benefit the American people. Yeah, that's the only thing it's supposed to be for, to benefit the American people by codifying President Trump's executive orders, making it into law. So when we talk about no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, they're supposed to codify that. That's an executive order to what? Put it into law. Yeah. This is President Trump's campaign promises. Not only is it his promises, it's the executive orders that he done put out there. And he wanted to be law. For who? The people, the American people. So I started wondering, is this part of the scheme? Is this part of the scheme to keep Americans from reaping the benefits of tax cuts and to stop the codification of President Trump's executive orders? This is the type of scheme that they do, you all, and put in place when they want to stop a bill because it ain't going to benefit them. Yeah, it'll take money out of their pocket. It'll take the stealing out of their pocket. It'll take the thievery out of their pocket and allow more money to stay in our pocket. Yeah. See, by putting all of this stuff in the bill to fight over it, you all, just to try and kill the bill in the Senate is what I see happening here. And every time I've known, been in this here every single time that a bill come up, it has always happened like this. We can be talking about infrastructure. They don't put something else in it talking about banks. Something else in it talking about medical. Something else in it talking about something else. When we talking about infrastructure like our road and our bridges, Yeah. And we paying all of this money. Let me just say this right here. We paying all these tax dollars, especially up there in the city like New Jersey, Pennsylvania, up around those areas. Paying our state taxes, but you're still charging toll fees for people to ride on the road. I'm like, why? Why are people paying extra fees to travel on the road when they already paying taxes? Yeah. Okay. So these bills is how they've been doing it whenever it's allocated for something. They say it's for this right here, but they take and they bombard it with all of this other stuff and bury it real deep so you can't see it. Because guess what? These people don't even read the bill. They don't even read all of the bill. They have all of these pages stacked up high and say this is the bill for infrastructure, but it got all of this other bull crap in it. They don't got nothing to do with the highways, the byways, the streets, the trains, the buses. And if you look at it, that's why the train tracks and the subways look the way it look right now. Because when money is allocated to all of that stuff, what happens to the money? Because ain't jack done happened to the substations. Yeah. This has always been the game that's been played, I found out. In my 10 years of being in the political arena, I've found out that not only within that 10-year time span, but decades upon decades, this is how they fix this stuff up. And that's why nothing never gets done here in America, okay? Because if Republicans, if they were really serious about codifying President Trump's executive orders, the big, beautiful bill would have only focused on codifying President Trump's executive orders to make it into law, the law of the land, okay? There would be nothing else to fight over. Yeah. Yes. Now, the way I understand this, as I was looking at everything today, y'all, the way that I'm understanding this is that rhinos, they really, truly want to act like therefore balancing the budget. All of a sudden, during this time, therefore balancing the budget and cutting the costs. Yeah. Right now, they've all of a sudden have had a great awakening, and that's what they say. They want to do it right now. While President Trump wants to do something for the people, now you got these rhinos. Oh, no, we got to balance the budget. Yeah. So when you hear that we need to cut spending, then do it in the budget bill. Balance the budget in the budget bill. Yes, do the forensic audits during the budget bill, not during the reconciliation bill that talks about codifying President Trump's executive orders into law. That's just my take. It's just my take. See, because what they'll do next, you all, they'll be ready to pass what's called a continued resolution. Yeah, we'll just continue this resolution at a later date. And let me tell you what will happen. We'll find ourselves still back here at this door knocking. Just knocking. At this door. Only to have the midterm stolen from us once again. And nothing gets done for the American people. They want to push this can down the road. Yeah. So don't let these rhinos confuse you and throw out all of this fear mongering. Don't let them do it, you all. Because once again, if these rhino Republicans really truly cared about the deficit, they would not have went along with the Biden regime, wasting money to fund all of these NGOs. Yeah. Which dramatically increased the deficit by trillions. How many trillions did the deficit go up under the Biden regime? Just think about it. How many? Yeah. And where was this type of fight among the rhino Republicans when the Biden regime was pushing all of these anti-American measures down our throat? Where were you at, rhino Republicans? Now here we got a bill to benefit American people. And y'all want it bitch. Yes, I'm saying it cute. I'm not saying it blood raw, I'm saying it cute. Okay? I could say itch, but I feel like saying bitch. Yes, because that's what they want to do. That's what they're doing, you all. But when Jim Crow Joe, I don't know if it was the auto pen, but when they did all those executive orders that went against the benefit of Americans and America, where were you at, rhino Republicans? You were sitting right there allowing it to happen. I didn't hear you talking about, oh, it's going to raise the deficit. Oh, it's going to add all these trillions and trillions upon trillions of dollars to the deficit. I didn't hear these rhino Republicans complaining. Did you? I didn't hear that. Yeah. So this ain't about the deficit. This ain't about raising no doggone deficit. This isn't even about cutting spending, you all. In my own mind's eye, this is about keeping President Trump from getting a win for the American people. They don't want President Trump to have this win, because they know if President Trump get this win where American people keep more money in their pockets, oh my God, they'll never vote for a Democrat ever again. They'll never vote for a rhino Republican ever again. They already knows it. They already know it. Yeah, they know it. They're going to do everything they can to keep this bill from going through. Yeah. Now, we need a single bill. This is what we need. This is what's going to have to happen. We need a single bill with just a few pages to codify President Trump's executive orders into law. Yeah. Not no thousands upon thousands of pages for these fools to fight over and act like they doing something. Yeah. And try to sell us their narrative about it. Yeah. We don't need that. Yeah. Just a few pages. Just a few pages is all we need that talks about President Trump's executive orders being codified into law. That's it. Everything President Trump want to do, close the border, whatever he need money for. All of that President Trump wants, that's all we need right here in this bill. All this other woke foolishness, we don't need that laced in this particular bill. In no bill, but especially not in this bill, because this bill is for the American people, you all. So you need to pass that bill. This bill right now, the big, beautiful bill, needs to be passed. Yeah. And then you can turn around and you all can look and fight over these other individual bills to continue getting rid of the waste, the fraud, and the abuse. That's what you can do. All right. President Trump knows what he's doing, and that's why I trust President Donald J. Trump's judgment. And if he says approve it, then approve it. Shut up and approve it. He's the president. Yes. He is the new sheriff in town. This is what he wants for the people. This is what he wants for America. Shut up and approve what he wants. Yeah. The American people, if you think about it, has never gotten anything under these other administrations, you all, except higher taxes to fund all of these different agendas. Climate change, the Green New Deal, all of these other deals, these other projects, these foreign projects, these NGOs. More taxes from us to fund all of this mess while you launder it back to a lot of your pockets. Yeah, I don't even have to say allegedly because we already got the receipts. Yeah. And let me tell you something. President Trump is for winning. He's for winning. Yes, he's for winning for the American people and for America. That's what President Trump is all about. And that's why you got some folks mad today, whenever you're listening to this, because all of these mandates that was under Jim Crow Joe Biden, President Trump is like, no, we ain't mandating the people to buy all of these electric cars, all of these EV. We're not mandating Americans to do that. We live in the land of the free, the home of the brave, baby. Yes. We have choices here. It's a person's choice if they want to purchase certain things. You don't take away my gas cars. You don't take away people gas cars. They don't pay off. They don't work hard and paid off. And now you want to say, okay, you can throw that to the junkyard because it's by law. We're going to mandate that you go get an electric car. See, that's what Joe Biden was doing. President Trump done came in and said, no, we're not going to do that to the people. That's illegal. That's against our Constitution. All right. Yeah, so you have a lot of people that's upset, but oh well. Yeah. Like my mama used to say, you mad, scratch your tail and get glad. That's what she used to say. When we were little children, we would get mad at mama. Yeah, mama said, you mad, Scratch your tail and get glad. Yeah, we had to do a lot of scratching because we didn't get everything we wanted from Mama. Mama was strict and straight to the point. And this is how it's going to be in Betty Lee's house. Yes, 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 yes. Now, President Trump, he sent out an email. I don't know if you all get his email from the White House, but I happen to get it and I want to go over it right quick. Okay. It's called the Myth Buster. Myth Buster, MYTHBUSTER. One big, beautiful bill cuts spending and more cuts are on the way. Okay. All right. So this is how he got it. He said, where are the spending cuts? Where are the spending cuts? Facts. President Donald J. Trump's one big, beautiful bill is just one mechanism the Trump administration is using to cut spending. See, once again, y'all, they looking for the numbers to go down, but President Trump is cutting it a whole nother way. And we all end up at the same point with the cuts, with the deficit going down. But no, we just got to be brutal. We just got to be brutal. Here's another fact, you all. The one big, beautiful bill include a $1.7 trillion in mandatory savings. So there you cut right there. There you cut right there. This means that for the first time since the 1990s, the bill offers a chance to cement real savings on mandatory spending programs into law. Do y'all catch that? See, President Trump then already did the executive orders. These are the programs. This is what he wants. It's going to cause us to save you all, and he's putting it into law. Okay? OBM Deputy Director Dan Bishop, known for his fiscal responsibility, says he waited for an opportunity like this when he was in Congress to make real substantial spending cuts. This is how you do it. See, they looking forward to one way. The rhinos is looking forward to one way. President Trump already done figured it out another way. This is also what President Trump, his email said. Fact, the one big, beautiful bill makes permanent fixes to Medicaid and food stamps. And that chance may never come again. This is an opportunity to kick illegal immigrants off the taxpayer-funded rolls. Cut government funding for such changes and restore integrity in program spending, saving taxpayers hundreds of billions of dollars. This opportunity will likely never come again. So see, during the Biden regime, you all, they had all of our tax dollars allocated to all of this bull crap. Yeah. President Trump is going to cut that. When he cut that bull crap, guess what? That's going to help bring down the deficit. It's not going to add to it. It's going to help bring it down. Yes. Food stamp recipients, it's time for you to get off your booties. Yeah. Y'all been sitting there spreading like butter for a very long time, collecting a check, doing absolutely nothing. If your child is school age and able to go to school during the day, then you are able to go to work while your child is in school. Yeah. And you can still receive a supplemental check. That's right. That's all. If your body is able, this is for able-bodied people now. If your body is able to move, then you're going to have to move on out there and get you a job. And then you won't have the Democrats saying, we got to bring in all these illegal aliens to pick the fruit, to fill the jobs. Woohoo! Oh, I just said something that just woke somebody up. Yeah. See, if they keep American citizens disabled on welfare, sitting at home, doing absolutely nothing, the jobs will need somebody to fill them. So they just created a way for welfare recipients who are able-bodied. I'm not talking about the ones that's disabled. I'm not talking about the ones that's taking care of their elderly parents or what have you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the ones where you're able to go down there to the store and get a 40 ounce. Yeah. You were able to go there to the block and get you a little rope some ooh-wee from a drug dealer. Yeah. You were able to do all these other things. So you should be able to go to work, especially if you are getting a check from the tax-paying citizens. Shouldn't the one big beautiful bill do more to cut spending? Fact. This is a reconciliation bill, which is a procedural maneuver that can only be used to make changes to certain mandatory spending programs, such as entitlements. See, they don't tell y'all that. They don't tell you. They try to make it look like Trump is adding all of this money to the bill and just spending and just blowing money on all this unnecessary stuff. No. President Trump, he wants to change certain mandatory spending programs, such as entitlements. It is not an appropriation bill, discretionary bill, which is how the government operations are funded on an annual basis. All right? Don't let them twist you up as to what kind of bill this is. Yeah. Fact. President Trump's budget proposal makes the most substantial spending cuts in a generation, reducing non-defense spending by $163 billion. Okay? Or 22% below current levels. All right, but it's adjusted for inflation. It's the lowest non-defense spending in 25 years and would generate trillions of dollars in savings over the next decades. See, a lot of our money was allocated, you all, for our own troops to go to foreign countries to secure their borders while our borders were wide open. What fool gonna go to somebody else's house, protect their house while your house ain't protected? That's what's been going on, you all. Trump like, no, we ain't got to do all of that. We ain't got to spend money to send the troops over here, there. No, we can protect home, to protect our own home front. Fact. Another tool the Trump administration is using to cut spending is known as a rescission, which cancels funding that has already been appropriated by Congress. So you got all of this funding that done already been appropriated by Congress, the ones that's complaining, that already been appropriated for illegal aliens, for boys to have sex change, girls to have sex change, for them to play with Mother Nature. All of these different things. Yeah. President Trump saying, snip. We're going to cut that. We're going to cut that and cancel it. Yeah. What he going to do is cancel it. When he cancel it out, it cuts it to the point where there's no money going out for it. And guess what, y'all? That becomes a savings for America. Yeah. Earlier this week, President Trump sent his first rescission package to Congress, asking them to claw back billions of dollars in wasteful foreign aid. Yes, bureaucratic fraud and abuse, and federal funding for NPRs and PBS, NPR and BPS. And it's just the first of many such rescission packages. So this is how President Trump is bringing down the deficit and saving money, you all. Yes. And not to mention the tariffs. The tariffs that's going to be coming in, the money from the tariffs that's going to be coming in. That's how it builds us back up. But we got to first tear down the foundation of all of this waste, fraud, and abuse. And this is how he's doing it. Yeah, we can go and do a bill and say, oh my God, we need to get rid of $2 trillion. No, President Trump gonna be getting rid of a whole lot of many trillions because so many trillions have been allocated to all of this different bull crap. Yes. So I happened to be looking online and I saw Mr. Charlie Kirk post. And it states, about what the American people can expect to get out of this big, beautiful bill once it's signed into law. He gave me 50. He had 50 major wins for Trump. Okay, so he had 50 things, and that's just a little bit. All right, so I'm going to read what I can off to you. No taxes on tips. Servers, bartenders, and bellhops just got a raise. Promises made, promises kept. If I can keep more money in my pocket, that's my raise, y'all. Yes, that's my raise. It's not going to raise no deficit with me keeping more money in my pocket. Yeah. Made Trump tax cuts permanent. Biden wanted them to expire. See, if President Trump's tax cuts, would have expired, guess what? The taxes would have went back up. That's why Biden wanted them to expire. President Trump's want to make the tax cuts permanent. Y'all see the 52 fake out that the Joe Biden regime was going to put on y'all? Make y'all think that y'all was going to be getting something, didn't even realize you would be getting more taxes taken out on you? Huh? You would be paying more taxes? Yeah. So instead of allowing the tax cuts to expire, President Trump said, no, let's just make it permanent. Yeah. Child tax credit raised to $2,500. Overtime pay, tax-free. Work hard, actually keep your money. Honey, y'all, back in my day, a sister used to work. Yes, I used to work at the mill. One night I remember working 24 hours, y'all. Whew, I used to get it in. But then I realized the more I make, the more the government take. That was the saying, y'all. That was the saying. So that means that if this was into law back during my time, when I worked that overtime, that money would have been mine. I wouldn't have had to pay it to the government. I wouldn't have had to give them not one damn dime, not one red cent. It would have been all mine. Yeah. 1.6 trillion in spending cuts, the largest rollback of government bloat in U.S. history. Work requirement for welfare recipients, able-bodied individuals. That means that, guess what? You got to get off the couch. That means you got to be responsible. That means you can't go from Tom, Dick, and Harry's house and have all these different babies. You can't do that. You ain't going to have time to do that and lay up and lay out. You're not going to have time to lay out all night long and do nothing in the daytime. You're going to be too tired to lay out all night long because you're going to have to get your butt some rest so you can go to work the next day. It's time to put you to work. Yes, baby. They won't have to worry about these Democrats. Now, we need the illegals. Who going to pick the vegetables? Who going to pick the fruit? Yeah. Deporting 1 million illegal immigrants per year. No more catch and release. I often say that the catch and release are for fishes. Yes. Catch and release are for fish. Sanctuaries are for birds. Yeah. It's time to deport all of these illegal aliens. They got to be deported. If you didn't get in line and do it the right way, guess what? You gotta go. And your children got to go too. That's right, baby. Because see, if it was an American citizen, when we break the law, we're given 3 hots and a cot behind a locked cell block after we've taken our mud shot. Yeah. And then we got to pay all of these fines. Yeah. So if Americans can't get away with doing something illegal, then guess what? You illegal aliens can't get away with doing anything illegal. And when you cross the border illegally, you broke your first law. You broke the first law. That was your first criminal act, crossing the border illegally. So you're technically here as a criminal. And you need to take your criminalized butt back to your own country. Come here and do it the right way. We have laws and rules here. That's right. Builds the wall. Finish it. 701 miles of serious border protection. Massive. Yes. American house need a facelift. Yeah, baby. We need protection. We look like we living in a house and we just in the house, but 2 or 3 of the walls done been towed down, is out. You got people just running through your house, make a mockery of your house, going in your refrigerator, eating up all your food, going laying in your bed. Oh, yeah, yeah, running up the water bill, running up the light bill, sitting on your fine furniture, watching TV. Huh? Yeah, 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 yeah. We got to build a wall. Build it tall to protect us all. That's what's going to have to happen around these parts. Yes, yes, yes. 10,000 new ICE agents. Law and order at the border, baby. Yes. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what we need. That's what President Trump wants, and that's what we mandated him to do. Eliminates Medicaid for illegal aliens. Yeah, yeah, I heard butter teeth. Yeah, Hakeem Jeffrey talking about no money, none of this is going towards illegal aliens. You lying bastard. Yeah, they on all of our different programs, welfare programs, SSI, Social Security. Yeah, and they have not invested one dime into our system. But President Trump putting a stop to all of that. That's right. Our programs are supposed to be for American citizens. We got veterans that needs assistance, not these doggone illegal aliens. We're going to assist you and fly you on back to your own home country. Yeah. Trump savings account for kids. Build generational wealth from birth. This is a game changer, you all. Slash the IRS funding. No more 87,000 new agents breathing down our necks. Slash them. That's right. And then what you do, President Trump, while you're at it, you can go ahead on and get rid of the I, the R, and the S. Because they ain't nothing but a cartel anyway. Stealing our wealth. Illegally. The Green New Deal has been defunded, y'all. Yeah, that Green New scam that they call a Green New Deal has been defunded. No more money for solar BS. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. Energy production unleashed. Back to drilling, fracking, etc. Tariffs on Chinese-built ships. Protect American shipbuilders. That's right. Yeah. It's sad that we have American citizens here that come up with these ideas that can do different things. And then you have the Chinese people come in, yeah, from China. They come in and build it, underbid us, and then they get the jobs. They get the contracts, while American citizens just suffer. It's a doggone shame. Buy American, build American, required on all infrastructure projects. Yes, yes, yes. Estate taxes. Estate tax protections expanded. Family farms and businesses stays in the family. Yeah. Because now, you know, Democrats, they want, if somebody die in a family, they have the farm. They want to tax you to get the farm. And it's part of your family inheritance. Yeah, 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 yeah. Repeals DEI mandates, merits matters again, you all. DEI is gone. Bans taxpayers-funded gender ideology in federal agencies. Yeah, all of this, you got to call me by my pronoun and all of this bull crap, boom, it's gone. All of this taxpayer-funded agendas when it comes down to gender ideology, gone. Military pay raise plus benefits, you all. Yes. National Missile Defense, the Golden Dome for our protection. HSA accounts expanded. Yes. School choice tax credits. Oh. Yes. This is what this big, beautiful bill will give the American people, you all. Fads are barred from mandating pronoun usage. Medicaid block grants to states. Yes, 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 yes. Local control, not DC streams, save hundreds of billions of dollars, you all. Revives apprenticeship programs. College not required to succeed. See, they had done took and put all this red tape in place where you had to go to somebody's college, pay all of this money. Then when you get out, you in all of this debt, but you can't find a job. All you have is a piece of parchment paper sitting there that you done got framed on the wall, but you can't find a job to pay your debt that you done got indebted to through all of these doggone colleges. No. Bring back apprenticeship programs, you all. Bring back the different programs there where people, if they wanted to go to welding, they want to take up a trade, bring back trade school for people to be able to succeed. 1% of exports must be shipped under the U.S. flag. Mandates voter ID for federal elections. Woo! Yes. And ESG mandates and retirement accounts. Cracks down on big farmer middleman. Woo, 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 woo. Yes. Bans drag shows for kids at federally funded venues. That means the schools, you all. Fires the climate cult from the federal boards. Yes. Veterans get priority housing access, not illegal aliens. Tax credit for buying American-made vehicles. Stop Chinese ownership of U.S. farmland. Bans CRT from federal training programs. End taxpayer-funded abortion abroad, you all. Guts federal diversity czars. Revise the Keystone Pipeline, you all. Eliminates federal COVID emergency powers. Enacts Social Security tax cuts for senior citizens, you all. Defends religious liberty in the workplace. Restores due process on college campuses. Massively expands trade school funding. Outlaws federal funding for gender transition for minors. Creates nationwide Patriot curriculum grant fund, halts funding to the UN's woke agenda arms, tax breaks for adoption and large families, increases penalties for fentanyl trafficking, life in prison for the cartels, and restores cash bail in federal jurisdiction. No more revolving door for these criminals. And that's just a taste of it, you all. Just a little taste of it, and more to come. So if President Trump say approve it, you all go there and approve it. Stop getting in the middle of all of this distraction. All right? We want the big, beautiful bill passed for the American people. Now listen, y'all, don't forget to pray. Every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we start what we're doing and we pray. We pray for you. You pray for me. We pray for each other. Pray for President Donald J. Trump. And pray, you all, for this big, beautiful bill to get passed for the American people. Pray for God to heal the land. So in the meantime and in between time, I look forward to seeing you next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Bye-bye. All right, darling. Have a good weekend.
All right. Now I need you to count back from 10.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Excuse me, sir, can I talk to you about Plan America? Excuse me, can I please talk to you about Plan America?
Yeah, sure. All right.
These girls, they need help.
I can give you this money, but really what matters is if these girls have Jesus in their heart. Let's talk about this further. I'm gonna give you my phone number. Maybe we can have lunch.
Bevelin, Edme. I believe God brought us here together for a reason.
You know what? Me too.
Well, then let's do something about this.
Let's do something about it.
Jesus matters. We at it again. We ready. At it again. Brooklyn, here we go. Again. Oh, baby!
Get off this property! You're on private property! You're going to jail! You're going to jail!
Your Honor, our clients are not flight risks. They have no history of violence, and
The
these
bail for both defendants is set at $30,000 each. Additionally, neither of you may leave the Southern District of Tennessee or the Southern District of New York without prior permission from this court.
They were yelling at the women.
Please, help! Don't have to do this! Save your babies!
Calling them murderers and baby killers.
Go where she belongs.
It's different. They're trying to make an example out of you. This is not about justice. This is about shutting y'all down.
One more question for you, Officer Harrison. You said security, which you're the head of, had to intervene because people were blocked.
You provide the kind of help that one time one of the defendants, Miss Williams, sought in her life.
John, I'm asking for a little grace. That's all.
Next, we have a set of pardons for peaceful pro-life protesters.